another episode of SkyFactory 3. This is episode 4, and today, for some reason, the googly eyes are gone. Couldn't tell you why. It might be the reason that, or it might be because we died so many times off camera. But speaking of being off camera, I did some things. So first off, I switched around our cobblestone generator a little bit because I was sick of cobblestone flying into the lava and getting burned. Um, but I also didn't want the water to go into the lava and be getting rid of our lava source because I can get that back now. It's not as big of an issue. I just prefer not to at the moment. And we kind of encapsulated it so that way when we mine, it doesn't go flying somewhere else. So it kind of just stays in this little area. Second thing is that we got this to work. This smeltery, or the Tinker's Contract smeltery. So yeah, that is now up and operational. As you can see as well, we have 144 ingots worth of space we can use. We might get into this a little later and kind of this whole mod again, but this is up and running now. Took me a second to figure out what I was doing wrong, and it turns out just this base layer here has to be all seared bricks. You can't have any of the control units there. So then we just instead put the control units on the second level, and as well we had to craft a smeltery drain in order to properly get materials out. The next thing is the mob farm. I contemplated doing this on camera or off camera, but I ultimately decided with off camera just because that thing took quite a while to build. There were some hiccups. I died quite a lot. Mobs got out. It wasn't pretty, and it would not have been fun to show on camera. But now that it is complete, I am happy to show you guys. It does get a little loud, so actually I might hold on. I might turn down our hostile mobs just a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. So the way this works, even more. And even more. Gosh dang. Just so loud sometimes. The way this works is very simple. So as you guys know, the rest of my base has torches all around it. So when we hit F7, you see nothing pops up, right? But if I remove this torch, well, now things can spawn here. Which isn't good. That's not what we want. But as soon as we give it proper light levels, nothing will spawn here that we don't want. But up in this giant box up here, we were able to yes, we need this. In the giant box, we were able to gosh dang. We were able to I'm trying to think. Sorry, I need to kill this real quick. Perfect. Okay. In that giant box, we have. I mean, it's just a giant box. That's really all it is. There's some water flowing on either end in the back, just so it all flows into this little middle section. But there's nothing really more to it other than it's just a giant box. And the reason why that works is because it's completely dark inside that box. So, because of that, the game recognizes that, oh, mobs are able to spawn, but this is the only place. So this is the only place they will spawn. So now we have a mob farm that we don't have to do anything with except stand back from and let mobs spawn there. And then we just kind of go up and kill the mobs as they fall down. As well, we have wooden spikes underneath. Now, wooden spikes will hurt a mob until it gets down to half a heart. It won't kill it though, and that's important for us because we want to be able to A, collect the items, and B, collect the experience. So that's important for us. It helps when we don't die. But yeah, now we should be able to relatively get things much easier. And as well, now that we got an ender pearl, I've I desperately need this because we need to make. Might not be here. Bum, 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 bum. We need to have the Ender Pearl and something else. Not the elevators. The elevators would be nice though. At some point, we could make kind of a base higher up or below our current base. But we are looking for. I passed it already. Platform, interesting. Gotta be around here, right? Yes, Ender Shards. So Ender Shards are going to be important to us for getting this completely automated. So, oh, we don't want caps lock on. Ender Shard. Is there one? Essence. Chunks. Shards. Oh, yes, here they are. So in order to do that, we need a glass cutter, we need 3 iron ingots, and 1 stick. You'll also notice in my inventory, we have quite a lot more items. This is because, another thing, we got a lot more animals now. We got some chickens, another cow, a few more pigs. Yeah, it's adding up quite a bit, and so soon we'll also be able to start the chicken mod. Because now that we're getting eggs, we're able to craft the chicken eggs we need and make something we do, or make a chicken that we want resources from. It also, off camera, rained. It only took me playing on this world for what feels like 10 hours for it to finally rain in a plains biome. But it finally happened. Not that it was really important because we already had this infinite water source, but felt it was important because it did rain. Now let's do a little inventory organization. Actually, we can keep that. Throw this up there. Oh yeah, we also got these loot bags and diamonds as well, so we're going to be maybe using those later this episode. We'll see. But yeah, I did quite a bit off camera just because I didn't want to do all of this on camera because it did take me a good while, and I knew it would have bored a lot of people, and not everyone necessarily wants to see that. So we'll throw everything we don't need away right now. Oh, as well as this essence. This essence will be important for the mystical agriculture mod, which is a lot of fun, and I love it. Let's make sure we organize our inventory. Perfect. Okay. So we have 1 uncommon, 3 commons, and 2 rares. So what we're going to end up doing is opening these 3 commons first. Let's see what we get. Mushroom, sugar, cookie. Okay. What about the other one? Chance cube, string, juicer, and more mushrooms. Okay. Last common. Pork chops, apples, seeds, and boiled egg. Okay. So some food. Not too bad. Yeah. Now let's go on to our uncommon loot bag. Ooh, obsidian. Lexicana Botania. Or Lexica Botania. This is probably the source book for the Lexicana. Yeah. Or the source book for the Botania mod. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how much we're gonna need that. But yeah. We have it now. And now to our rare loot bags. These things have good items. So let's see. Snow and iron armor. Okay. Our wood armor is almost gone. And a lava bucket and a void crystal pickaxe. I don't know how good the void crystal pickaxe is gonna be, but it's got a good bit of durability. That bucket of lava is very pog, because not only is it lava, but it's also just a bucket. So what we're gonna actually do as well, we're gonna throw the bucket of lava into our Tinker's Construct stuff. I had another bucket somewhere. Where did it go? Did I lose it? I don't think I did. Or I just have water in it. Yes, it does. let's dump this away, and then we can stack these on top of each other. Perfect. And as well, some point in the series, we're gonna want to start working on an ME system, which is another cool mod. Lots of cool mods in here. I love this whole mod pack. But I know it's in this mod. I just can't always remember some of the names of it. But regardless, let's do some more organization. I don't think we really need the juicer, I'll be honest. Same with the mineral. Iron ore keys. Yeah, we kind of need the rest of this. Kind of. I guess we can drink this cup of coffee if we ever get tired. Yeah, let's do a Lexicado away. Or Lexico away. Oh yeah, iron. We needed that. So I did get more iron chunks. Off camera, no surprise. I got a lot of stuff off camera. But when we make this glass cutter, we're gonna need quite a bit more redstone, I think, because what we're making are some mills, and specifically redstone mill. So, or a water mill. I could have built this beforehand, but the reason I didn't is because this requires, this generates GP, and I needed ender shards to make this. So we're gonna need a lot more cobblestone. I don't have a whole lot right now. We are gonna need a lot more redstone. So I'll let that smelt. I'll get a lot more cobblestone. I'll be back in a second. And yeah, hopefully we'll start getting some power. And welcome back. So, it took us a little bit to get a lot of the cobblestone. I got about 2 stacks. Crushed that all down, hammered it all down to dust to get some redstone. And from 2 stacks, we only got 5 or so redstone, 4 I think. So now lies in the question. We can use this redstone to try to make some of the mill stuff, like all this. But what we're going for, the lava mill, requires stone burns. In order to make this, we need the resonator. In order to get the resonator, we need 2 redstone and an additional 4. So we need 6 redstone to make the resonator in and of itself. And even then, to turn polished stone into stone burn, we need 8 GP, which we currently have 0. So what I'm thinking is we just make this manual mill, or we can start getting into mystical agriculture, which is the stuff having to do with this Inferium essence. Which I think is probably what we're going to end up doing, just because I'd like to get kind of a farm area going. So I'm going to start throwing stuff in here to get some dirt going, and we're going to want to build ourselves a good area. Let's grab wood. That. Yeah, purchase, yes, we do. Or, oh, we want this back. Perfect. And let's build it over here. Why not? So this is the level of our base. Alright, perfect. How far out do we want? So currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Find it out. A couple more. Maybe 1 more. 10. We can put a nice border around this. Because what we don't want to do is make this a big area to have a farm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just kind of what we're going to do with that. This should be a big enough area, I think, to do what we want. Hope. If not, that's going to be an issue for us. Let's... Okay. Should be a big enough area for, I think, what we're looking for. Yeah. Then we also want to get... let's grab a bucket. This here. Let's grab our buckets. We want our water to be able to sit down here. Oh, yeah. We want our water to be able to sit down here. And our water isn't gonna sit there. It's gonna sit there. Actually, probably 1, 2, 3. 9, perfect. We go 1, 2, 3, 5. This should be the center here, I think. Perfect. And if we just have a column, or not a column, a line of water here. We should be able to surround this, or have this area surrounded in dirt, and be able to have the water reach all of it. So what we're going to do as well is, can't put that here. Let's get rid of this for now. So I don't care as much about our barrels being full of water, just simply because we have an infinite water source. So I'm not as worried about our water situation, because I know we're gonna have plenty. So now it looks like all we're waiting on is dirt. Which in that case, we might want to start getting some weeds going. Enough? We'll make it enough. Perfect. Plenty of wood as well. And we'll put this here, just so we can get over it pretty easily if we want. Perfect. Looks good to me. Yep, so now we're just waiting on all our dirt to start decomposing, or composing, I should say. It's not decomposing in this case. So that's gonna give us it. Let's throw some more down just so we have saplings. We're gonna need a lot of dirt. We're gonna need 8 by 8, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna need a whole stack. It's gonna take us a hot second. So in the meantime, we're gonna want to get a lot of leaves, which means we're gonna use a lot of crooks. What's this in here? Silly me. Yes, I will clean up my inventory at some point. I don't like when my inventory is like this. I like having my inventory neat and organized. I'm just that type of person, but we'll do that when... I'll probably do that in some of my spare time. But for now, we kind of just want to keep chugging along and make sure that we have enough saplings to fill in our entire area. So... So this should be able to cover... Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. That worked beautifully for us. So we're gonna want 1 bucket of water. These are done. These 4, or no, not these 4. The next 4 will give us the ability to start putting our water down. And all this is going to play into the mystical agriculture stuff, because mystical agriculture, surprise, surprise, is based off of agriculture. So that means all that farm stuff we're going to get going is going to help us. Is going to help us get a good base for all that. So that way, when we start, well, one, when we want to have a real farm, we have the space to do it. But 2, when we are doing our mystical agriculture stuff, we can have multiple different crops going at once, because you can do a lot, or you can get a lot of different materials from mystical agriculture, and I like that. It's a really fun mod to me. So. These done yet? Yes. Some more in. And I might even just start. I have. Okay, I know I've got plenty there. Yeah, okay. We want 4 more of these. I guess 3 though. Who's counting? Not me. This will process up just by a little bit. Not a whole lot, but enough to make the entire process not take forever. We probably could have been doing this from the start as well, to get more dirt, to be able to get more stone and whatnot, but I thought 4 was enough. Yeah. It works all the same. Throw water down there. And water down here. Infinite water here as well. So we have multiple sources of infinite water, which is nice. So yeah, as soon as we till all that as well, which we'll do probably stone hoe, we then should be able to start planning some mystical agriculture stuff. For the time being though, let's just get some more leaves, because we definitely need those. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Crook, not the crook. I guess this one has. This has a little bit left to it. Should be able to shut down some of these. Axe is gone as well, so we want another one of those. Let's get some more cobblestone. I wish you could make a stone crook. That'd be cool, but I also understand why. But it is what it is. Ooh, well. Okay, here. Chop these down. That dirt. All the dirt's ready. Oh. Yes, please. Thank you. And there we go. Altogether, we need 8 stacks. And at the moment, we have 2 done, almost 3. So we need over 5, a little over 5 stacks. So yeah, because that's 6. So that's 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack. So 4 stack and 16. Yeah, so 4 stacks and 16 of saplings at least, not of dirt. No, not. Don't get me wrong, not of dirt. That would be ludicrous. That is definitely not what we're going for right now. Thankfully, they're not that hard to get for us. So let's let those grow a second. Let's do this in the meantime. Help some of these grow, yeah. And we also need to do something with the farm soon. I'm not entirely sure what, just because I don't know what I want to do with the animals. I definitely know the chickens are something we want to do later on, but those animals are also a good source of food, so we don't always have to keep relying on apples. But that, oh boy, big tree. How much of a big tree can I get? Good amount. Okay, let's chop this down then. This, and with this, let's make another compressed brick. Get some good value off of this. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. And we're almost complete. Sometimes the shield is annoying. Oh yeah, we also got the shield from a loot bag earlier on when I was starting the mob farm, starting to test that. Which that's also something I'll do off camera. Any of the loot bags I grab, I might try to turn into legendary loot bags so we can get better stuff. But for now, I'll just kind of open loot bags, take care of this off screen. I'm glad it's working at least. The getting all the items and whatnot is sometimes very sketchy. I'll show you why in a second. But I hope to set up a vacuum hopper soon, which is also probably a good idea that we're setting up this mystical agriculture stuff. Barge in here, get as many items as we can. That's what makes me really frightened. I don't trust that those creepers won't aggro on me, explode. Because that's what happened last time. It's not fun. Especially when... What really scares me is, yes, the creepers, but if the skeletons target the creepers and hit the creepers will explode regardless if I'm around, because the creepers aggro onto the skeletons, and that never ends well. They always explode. That's just how they interact with the world. And, you know, I know some people like that as well. They're not always fun people to be around, but they're people, technically. I know that sounds really bad, but yes, get good. Oh, please give me a little bit more. Please give me like 6 saplings. Dang it. Okay. This works out. Okay. So we need to fill up these. And so this will be our last row. And then we only need 2 more. So we only need 16 saplings then. So let's plant these down. Get the rest of our saplings now. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. Plenty of saplings. Perfect. Chop these down. Get our saplings replanted. And, well, I guess we could have been using the worms. Oh well. The saplings just are nice because they make math easy. That's 8 per... 8 saplings per block of grass. I mean, it's 10 per... 10 worms per block, but these are just easier to remember. But we don't need the grass, or we don't need to turn that into grass since we'll be tilling it. Yeah, I'm not as worried about that. We're probably going to end up tilling the entire thing because we also have normal seed somewhere, yes. Potato seeds won't be a bad idea either. I like baked potatoes. Sugar cane. That has to be right next to the water source, which I don't mind. A lot of these other ones I'm not too concerned about for the moment. Okay, there we go. First, place these down, then there we go. So one side I'm not going to till because I just want the sugar cane to grow, and everything else on it. And they should touch, or they should see the water source blocks and be okay. I'm just gonna till all this right now and just so it fertilizers are, yeah, it gets hydrated early on. So we're gonna make this row potatoes, this row we're gonna make our seeds. I do have 3 more potatoes I can plant here, which I'll do. Where did they go? There. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. And the mystical agriculture stuff, we're gonna need our seeds for. So I don't think, unfortunately, yeah, this doesn't work on normal crops, but I think we can, yeah, we can make watering cans. So that's not too hard. But we need to get, oh wait, no, we can use any of those. Okay. Which means we need to see some dirt, which means let's grab, because we need 4 blocks. So let's just make 4 blocks of this. Actually, let's make 6, just in case. So plenty of saplings left, and these trees are still growing. So everything is good. We do have bones as well we can use. Yes, stole bones. Don't need that. So the sugar away, let's throw string away, oak away, buckets away, rotten flesh away, silkworms. Oh, I should use the silkworms. Yeah, let's throw this up there. Let's throw the 6 away. Oh yeah, I also made off camera. I made a glass cutter for the ender pearls for whenever we get into the water mill and the stuff like that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. That's some more mystical agriculture stuff, but we just kind of want to more focus on this stuff. So these should be done now. I see if these in here. Okay, exactly what I'm looking for. At least I should. I wonder if I can mix and match as well. We'll see. That's what I need. Bowl. I think it's just 3 wood. It's been a while since I've crafted a bowl. I don't usually use this in Minecraft. Right? Yeah, we need one more. So yeah, we might as well just use the cobblestone. Yeah. I guess that was a waste of time. Oh well, we had to smelt that down anyways. Yeah, there we go. Right? Needed stone. Can you stone? Okay, perfect. Oh, and everything fertilized as well. That's beautiful. So then, this is going to save us the need for bone meal. Because this watering can is just going to act like... I guess we still need bone meal. One. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's gonna act like our bone meal for us, which is nice. I did need bone meals. So now if we just go over, I don't think this requires us to go over to get water. Yeah, just kind of. We have to keep left clicking. Okay. Oh well, I wonder if this works on sugarcane as well. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. So this is, I'll just probably spend a little time doing this, but what we want to get are these seeds. Which we could get from sieving dirt, but this is going to be a lot more effective for us, because we're already up to 3 seeds. So let's spend a bit of time getting this. Let's get 8, because I want to make 8 inferium seeds. Not crafting seeds, but inferium seeds. Which I guess means we need a stack of inferium, right? Yeah, I think that's how that works. I'd like to fill up 1 row, because the more we can get of that stuff, the better it'll be for us. One more. One more. Come on. No. Getting a lot of potatoes in this one, which is perfect. There we go. Okay. And then with these seeds, we can craft not trophiary. Prosperity or base crafting seeds will be good for us eventually. Yes, Inferium tier 1 seeds. How much Inferium do we have? 35, so we can at least get 4. Which will allow us to end up getting more when we start. When we start making these, which will be perfect, and we can just kind of let these grow on their own. There. Now I have to left click or right click every time as well. I can't just hold this down, unfortunately. It'd be nice, but you Can't do that at the moment. And there's 1 Inferium, 2 Inferium, perfect. Almost got another Inferium seed. I wonder. Oh yeah, these will allow us to water bigger ranges, but we don't currently have this stuff. So I'm not looking to make that stuff right now. Yeah, I'm really not looking to make some of this stuff right now. Honestly, like, yeah, definitely not. I may do a little bit of this off camera. I may do, well, I definitely am gonna do this off camera because I want to get more Inferium seeds and whatnot, or Inferium essence, because we can turn our Inferium essence into Prudentium essence, which we can turn this into Intermedium essence, which is what we'll need to get our redstone seeds. And those will be very useful. So let me do the math. So in order to make, we need four of these. So we need 4 Inferium to make 1 Prudentium. We need 4 Prudentium to make 1 Intermedium. And we need 4 Intermedium in total. So that's 4 times 4 times 4. So it's basically 4 cubed, which equals 64. So regardless, we're going to need 64 Inferium, I believe. Yeah, because 64 will make 16 of these, which will make 4 of these, which is what we'll need. Tier 3 crafting seed, yep, and we'll need the crafting seed in order to make redstone seeds. There we go. Okay. So this is probably going to take a little bit off camera. I'll do a bit of this on my own because as well, we're going to need to craft that. So we're going to need prosperity shards. In order to get prosperity shards, we need to sieve sand, which gives us an 8% chance, but we need 4 of them. With these prosperity shards, we make the infusion crystal, and I'm trying to think of what else. The crafting seed was something we needed. Yeah, how do we get the crafting seed? Tier 3 crafting seed from a Tier 2 crafting seed. Okay. Which requires 4 more of these. So in total, we're going to need 8 prosperity shards, at least 2 stacks of Inferium essence, and a bit more to make the crafting seed. So we're gonna need 2 stacks and 16, I believe, to make the crafting seed, plus have all the essence we need to make the redstone seeds. So yeah, this is gonna take a second. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I will cut back when I hopefully have everything, or if something interesting happens. So I'll get you guys on the flip side. And we're back. So we don't exactly have everything we need. This is taking quite a lot longer than I was hoping. I made a Tier 2 Inferium seed, but it's not growing. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong. I looked in the Mystical or Agriculture mod to see if there's like some special dirt or fertilizer I had used. I think I'm just missing something. That's probably going to require research just on my own. But we did end up getting quite a bit of Inferium, and the Tier 2 seed set us back 32 Inferium, so we should be higher up from what we're at, but we got it at least. And we also procured the infusion crystal, which is going to allow us to get our Tier 2 and Tier 3 versions of Inferium essence. I forget what they're called. But then we also got our base crafting seed, which will allow us to make our other crafting seeds in order to get up to our redstone. So yeah, with that, I guess let's just open up these last two bags just to see if something good can come of this episode. So iron pants, perfect, and gold chest transporter. Okay, I don't have any gold chests at the moment, but if I did, at least we'd be able to move it whenever we wanted. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content, and I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I know I did a lot of this offline, and it probably would have been better to either A, stream it, or B, record it, but all this kind of took just as long as a lot of the stuff back there. I've been recording for about 2 hours, and I don't feel like I made a lot of progress, so a lot of this probably will be done off camera. We might do some stuff next time with the mobs, though, and especially the chickens, because, like I keep mentioning, the chickens mod is a lot of fun. It can get you a lot of resources, and that actually might be a better way to get some redstone for us, so that we can start generating power to make our cobblestone actually automated. By just using some GP, and so yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you people have a lovely day.